Not because they are fake, but because they were buried on purpose. What you're about to hear is a real American story that never made the news. No articles, no interviews, no closure. And once you hear how it begins, you'll understand why it was never meant to be told. In 2012, a 29-year-old data analyst named Evan Miller accepted a short-term contract in rural Pennsylvania. He was single, no close family, no strong social circle, the kind of person companies like, the kind of person people don't notice when they disappear. The company provided Evan with housing, a small, outdated house near a decommissioned rail corridor. No rent, no utilities, only one rule: no guests, no changes to the property. The house looked normal, too normal. For weeks, nothing happened. No sounds, no warnings, no signs, just silence. The kind of silence that feels safe until it becomes noticeable. Every night at exactly 1:11 a.m., something strange happened. All the clocks in the house slowed down by 1 minute. Laptop, phone, alarm clock, always together, always the same. At 1:11 a.m., the house didn't lose power. It lost presence. The refrigerator stopped humming. The air felt heavy. Evan's ears popped, like something had arrived. Then he heard footsteps, not above him, not behind him, under the floor, slow, careful, directly beneath his bedroom. That night, Evan heard a voice, not angry, not loud. It simply said his name, like it had known him for a long time. Evan searched the address online. There were no records, no photos, no ownership history, but one name kept appearing in missing person files. Thomas Reed, utility inspector, missing since 2006. Evan emailed his supervisor. The response was short. Do not investigate the property. Focus on your assignment. That was the moment Evan knew something was wrong. At 1:11 a.m., the living room floor didn't break. It opened, a narrow seam, concrete steps, darkness below, and a voice said, "You already know." Evan Miller was reported missing 3 days later. No signs of struggle, no witnesses. The house was sealed. The case was closed. 6 years passed. Then a voicemail arrived on a dead phone number, 9 seconds long. "I'm still here. You forgot me." Authorities traced the signal underground. There were rooms, not cells, offices, desks, screens, clocks frozen at 1:11, names written on the walls. Evan's name was not crossed out. Some systems don't haunt houses. They replace people. And the silence you hear at night, that's not emptiness. That's something working. If you want to know who answered the next call, you'll need to hear the next story. Deep inside the underground facility, investigators found a locked cabinet. No warning labels, no company logo, just one word printed on every folder: transition. Each file contained a name, a job history, a disappearance date. Every person had something in common. They lived alone. No close family. No one who would ask too many questions. On an old server, there was a corrupted audio file. Most of it was static, but Evan's voice came through clearly at the end. "I understand now. This place doesn't kill people. It keeps them useful." Then silence. The house was never a house. It was a recruitment point, a psychological filter. If you noticed the time, if you heard the footsteps, if the house reacted to you, you were compatible. Most people never noticed anything. Those people were sent away. 1:11 a.m. was not random. It was the moment human alertness drops, but consciousness stays active. That's when people stop resisting unfamiliar ideas. That's when replacements work best. The people underground were not prisoners. They were operators, former residents, former employees, former missing persons. Their job was simple: maintain the system, answer the calls, choose the next ones. Evan was not held against his will. He agreed, not because he wanted to, but because the system showed him something worse. A world already depending on it. Authorities attempted to shut the facility down. Servers wiped. Entrances sealed. Within 48 hours, 3 backup locations activated automatically. Different states, same design, same time. The original house was sold at auction. No mention of its history. The listing said, "Quiet neighborhood. No disturbances reported. Someone moved in last month." A voicemail arrived at a government office. "Unknown sender. I hear the footsteps now. They're below me." The timestamp read 1:11 a.m. This system was never meant to be exposed. It was meant to blend in. And if you're listening to this late at night, if the silence suddenly feels heavier, that doesn't mean you're imagining things. It means the system noticed you. And the next story is about the person who answered the call.